What's up guys, it's Tat, and today I wanted to talk about the Skull Merchant PTB, and specifically just her. I'm not going to talk about the map changes or the other killer updates. I just wanted to talk about this one killer in particular. Some good, some bad. Just kind of seems like a mixed bag. To Behavior's credit, they actually addressed the issue with 3-gens entirely. Like it's literally impossible for her to 3-gen with her ability now, which is just fantastic. But as you can sort of see, this is just the new playstyle. It's just you just try and get them with a claw trap at a loop where they get really slow, and then you can just kind of hit them. That's it. That's the skill ceiling of this killer. It's not particularly interesting to play as, not very fun to play against. You know, you can leave the loop, but then, you know, she's just gonna follow you and hit you anyway. So yeah, she's still boring to play against, but at least now she doesn't hold game hostage, which is, you know, an improvement. It is definitely an improvement. She's a lot better to play against. I like interacting with drones. I like all the changes they made with the claw traps. They feel a lot better on the survivor side, that's for sure. This is like really new to me. It's kind of a weird experience because I'd never played Skull Merchant on the live servers. Like the last time I played her was literally her original PTB. It kind of feels cool to me to play like a brand new killer, basically. I don't know. It's like it's this weird like, oh, this is cool, this is interesting kind of phase. You know, like the honeymoon phase for a new killer release. So that's kind of cool. But man, she sucks. Like, it's a PTB. A lot of people are just kind of messing around, but I just know that this killer fucking is dog water. And that's not really a surprise to me. Her design has always been flawed from the get-go. The only real difference is now she can't 3-gen. So she's I would say equally as bad as before, if not slightly worse. She's just not obnoxious as fuck to play against. That's literally the only difference. It's sort of like OG Legion, where they addressed the moonwalking thing, but then, you know, because of other changes, you know, Legions just became fucking garbage and completely pointless for 4 years. That's sort of what this feels like, is like, yeah, you addressed the problem. There were some other changes made, and now she just, like, what's the point of playing this killer? Like, actually, like, why would I ever play Skull Merchant? If I wanted to, like, locate survivors, there's a bunch of killers that do that. If I want to, like, injure survivors from a distance, there's a bunch of killers that can do that. If I want a stronger anti-loop ability, half the roster. And to make a more fair comparison, Knight. It feels like her ability is like a bootleg version of Knight. Except I'm not, like, guaranteed to hit, basically, with my drone. So yeah, she sucks, but at least she's not like a menace to society anymore. I'm miserable to play against. I don't even know how you buff her, because anything that you do to, like, buff drones makes her chase even more, like, miserable to play against. So, like, I've heard some suggestions of, like, increasing the drones, like, rotation speed. I think that seems cool. But then I'm worried, oh, what about at loops? How would that feel at loops? Side note, like, disarming drones is, like, hilariously easy. Because they don't detect you when you're, like, not moving. You don't even have to, like, crouch or hide from the scan line. You could just stop moving the moment it's about to detect you, and then just run after it again. It's hilarious. I've been doing that, like, the whole PTB. It's just, I'm not gonna bother hiding. I'm just gonna stop moving and then go after it. So yeah, Skull Merchant seems like she's in a better place, you know. A place where there's no 3-gens, so to speak. But other than that, I think she's just gonna be a really bad killer, and I don't see a reason why anyone would want to play her. She has some kind of cool add-ons, right? There's some add-on potential, I could definitely see people doing builds and stuff, and I'm no longer opposed to playing her, right? If people make me play Skull Merchant on stream, I'm not gonna fucking like refund requests. Because that's what I used to do. I literally had like a policy where it's like, if you want me to play Skull Merchant, you have to give me 200 CAD. You have to fucking give me $200 and I'll play one match as Skull Merchant. But that's no longer gonna be a thing. Because hey, she's not like awful for the game. Also, there's like a really funny invisible wall on Jack. So everyone's like wanting to run to Shaq just to show it off. But yeah, that's it. That's all I really gotta say. I think the PTB is good. I think the changes overall are good. I know this kind of sounds like I'm just ragging on Skull Merchant and like literally like when do I not? But yeah, I think that this is going to be good for the game. It's going to improve my experience as Survivor 1,000,000%. I'm not going to be instantly disconnecting when I see Skull Merchant anymore. Funnily enough, I don't know why people DC when they see Skull Merchant on the PTB. I like it's literally a Skull Merchant PTB. Why are you shocked to see a Skull Merchant? It doesn't Survivor brain rot, I guess. Fucking average intelligence. But yeah, I think I'm just rambling at this point, so I should probably stop the video. But yeah, those are my thoughts on Skull Merchant for whatever they're worth. She could probably use some tweaks from PTB to live, but I just don't even know what to suggest because anything that they do would just make her chase more miserable. So yeah, that's it. See ya.